Hello, Further Makeup here. I realised the last episode was quite short, not really what you were expecting, but I've got a good idea of what I'm actually doing this time. So I'm hoping this time that I can actually do this, and well, if I don't, then you won't be seeing this video. So. Doesn't matter anyway. I don't see what the point of this bit is, apart from, look, Dr. Robotnik exists. Why not just launch straight into the boss? I mean, even when we do launch straight into the boss, there's a lot of pointless stuff we have to watch. I'm not sure if the reason why it's giving you 50 rings is because it knows this boss is hard. Which, it is hard, or if it's because there's two, there's Sonic and there's Tails, so if it's multiplayer you would both, I suppose, collect your own wings, but it's unusual number of rings, and yes, we're on to 1 minute and 11 seconds before the boss actually can hurt you, and before you can actually hurt it. So there's going to be a lot of clicking noises here, which are necessary. I shall tell you at an appropriate moment when it's no longer difficult for me to concentrate on fighting the boss and talking at the same time, what it is you have to do to beat it, but for now I'm just gonna concentrate. I really hate this bit. Aha! There we go. And most of that was done through losing a lot of lives and then just getting used to his pattern, basically. Alright, I'm just gonna pause for a second here, which I really need to do, and explain. By the way, the last episode might have seemed a bit pointless, but I wanted to show off how I managed to get through the second stage, and I wanted to I felt that I needed to do something. I needed to show the special stage, but since I only took about 2 minutes, I needed to do something. I'm just going to stand here and see what Sonic and Tails do when you're not doing anything. So Tails is kind of looking at you, and it looks like it's kind of wondering, well, why aren't you doing anything here? Yeah. Sonic gets bored. I wish I could say that was worth beating the boss for, but it really isn't. Wow, those things do go slowly now compared to in the last episode. But yeah, this should be a normal episode now. I know I say but yeah a lot. Never mind. So, that plant thing, obviously you just attack it twice with the homing attack at first, then when it releases, I think it's 3 vines. Basically you can use the homing attack once, and then when Dr. Robotnik gets too high up for you to be able to beat him, you need to go upwards by jumping and pressing the U button, not the Y button, to get Tails' combo flying attack. Then you need to get up to slightly higher than Dr. Robotnik is. Then you need to press the U button so Sonic starts to drop. Then you need to wait until there's a red target where Dr. Robotnik is. Then you need to press the space bar or button or whatever button it is you do to do a homing attack. And you homing attack him, keep out of the way of vines. If you attack him in any other way, you'll be hitting him on the wrong place and you will then die, and eventually the vines will start to go into the bit of the robot that has Dr. Robotnik actually piloting it, the bit that's high up, and when that happens it will start feeding him energy, and at this point he will start to fire a beam of light at you, and if that beam of light touches you, you die. So again, you need to use the flying combo attack by making sure you press up and then U, but don't press U whilst you're on the ground, because if you press U whilst you're on the ground, it will do a rolling combo instead. And again, you just attack him by Sonic dropping and then you using the homing attack again. So hopefully you can work out what everything I just said means by watching me. But if you can't, look at the strategy guide, because this is an incredibly convoluted way of beating the boss that uses awkward combo controls, and it's just incredibly awkward and stupid for the first boss. And I have no idea why people complain about the controls in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 when this boss is so hard because of the awkward combo attack controls. Maybe it's because of me doing this on the PC, and maybe it's easier if you do it multiplayer, and maybe it's easier if you do it on the Xbox or whatever else you can play this on. But for me, this control scheme is awkward. And yeah, that's rant over. So there's a couple of new areas we can go to. I really like this, and it's with it happens with episode 1 as well, the first half of this game, where you can actually see stuff like the floating platforms and the oil things going up and down there, and stuff like that. So this menu for where to go really feels real, and there must be some way to go to where Metal Sonic is, but I don't know how. So I'm going to leave that for the moment until I actually know how to do it, and I'm just going to continue with White Park. Actually no, I'm going to go for all Desert Zone, because I think those are pretty cool. Deserty levels are cool. And the reason why I still have 18 lives is because, I'll comment on that in a minute. For now, look at this. Look at this. This is good graphics, or these are good graphics. Just look at that. And that desert wind seems to kind of blow you around a lot. But yeah, look at that. I'm going to pause this for a sec so that I can explain why I have 18 lives. If you press the X button, if you just get rid of it before it saves, then it will go back to whatever it was before you saved it. So I did that before I ran out of lives, and because I didn't technically leave the stage, that meant that I still have 18 lives because I was at the same point as I was before I tried to fight the boss for the first time. Okay, I'm not going to go to the pause menu anymore, I'm just going to continue with this. But yeah, you can see what the wind is doing there. There must be some way to... Aha! And the wind just blows you in whatever direction it feels like blowing you in. And it looks like that's quicksand. So keep on jumping if you're not moving fast. Seriously, these graphics, especially the stuff in the background, that is so very cool. I love it. Who could not like this? Apart from people who don't like Sonic. Or Sonic fans who often don't seem to like anything. Well, this is obviously harder. So you need to press sort of right and then left once you actually reach the top of those moving platforms. Just look at it. I'm just gonna force you to look at this for a minute. Okay, that's enough of that, but still, I think you get my point here. I'll admit, these graphics are better than the graphics for the first half of Sonic 4. And so far, no irritating combos to have to do, so... freeze, nose, freeze. Well, there goes 97 rings. I was very close to 100 rings there. Okay, I'm gonna pause. If I don't, then I don't think I'm gonna make it across. Tails, in case you haven't figured it out, can only go so far. Well, this is very unfortunate, because now it's doing this, which suggests that I am running out of space on my hard drive. I'm running out of memory. Okay, well, I'll see how long I can keep this going for, but you know what? Actually, I'm going to end the episode here. I know it's really disappointing. All you've really gotten to see me do is beat the boss. But I am going to have to end the episode here because of the slowdown problem. So I will see you next time.